All right. Woohoo! We're live. Welcome to Crafting with Katy. I'm Katy. I'm crafting.
That's good. It works.
Today is April 10th, and we are in West Virginia again. And so yeah. Dean is on the microphone, but not on camera tonight.
Silent Dean.
He whispered.
I'm here. I think the mic picked it up.
Okay. Anyway, so he's helping me out a little bit, and so
Okay.
we've been
Her biggest issue is going to be the video if that holds.
okay. Well, we're gonna see if that holds, and it's gonna be fine. So we are in West Virginia and doing all kinds of fun stuff, like sitting inside the truck. We sat outside the truck earlier.
We did.
That was fun. I'm gonna try to log into a different account so I can watch my own live.
What?
I'm gonna try to log into
Oh, so you can see what it looks like.
Instagram, but I don't think it's gonna let me.
It's not showing that anybody's getting on Instagram, so it makes me worried that it's not actually
It's not
working.
showing that anyone is on anywhere else either.
True.
It is Friday night, which I know all of you are very excited about. So here, let's see. Can text Q and tell her that we're live. So we traveled a little bit today. I don't remember where we were last night. Where were we last night? It's a really nice campground, I think.
Rocky Gap.
Yeah, Rocky Gap State Park in Maryland, and apparently it's like it's on this lake, and there's a resort and casino and like 18-hole like really awesome golf course there. Oh, there's someone on. Yay. Okay, good.
At least it's working enough for.
It's working enough. I don't know why it won't let me switch accounts. Probably because I'm not logged in on the other one.
I don't know.
It's thinking about it. Anyway, so we are doing all kinds of fun things like, you know, uh driving and stuff today. We did a hike
We did
today.
a bunch of stuff today.
I need to charge my phone. I need to put it on a pluggy before it dies because it's running our hotspots.
There you go.
I know. All right. This is terribly entertaining television today. Yay! Okay. So, if you didn't know, I've been in a crafting funk, which means that I've just had a really hard time getting motivated to stay excited about crafting. So, instead of just lounging, I decided that I'm going to do something about it, and that was to hang out with you every evening for a month and craft while I was here. So, that's what we're doing. And yes. So that is what we're up to is we're crafting. I am knitting the Not Today tank by Shenanigans. And I am making progress. I did like 3 rounds today. I did some this morning at our other campsite, and then I did some this evening while we were outside in this lovely weather. It's like 80 degrees here. And that's okay. Tomorrow is supposed to be super lovely. It's supposed to cloud up now and be raining here in a little bit. So it's going to cool off, and tomorrow is going to be perfect yarn selling weather.
It really is, I
So
think.
we're kind of excited about that. Um, we got the yarn truck all set up and for camping tonight. We are in the middle of nowhere, West Virginia. And if you're in West Virginia, typically you are in the middle of nowhere. But I feel like we're even farther in the middle of nowhere than normal.
Yes.
Dean, would you like to show them a picture of the exciting adventure that we did today?
Which exciting adventure?
The thing that Evie did for the first time.
Ah, okay.
Dean's gonna pull up
I
a
will
picture.
do my best.
Hopefully. And yeah, so we drove for a little while. We went to a dollar store and Dollar General and got a flat of water. We What else did we do? We went hiking. We had did this little hike at the campground that we were at before, or at the state park, and it was the Canyon Overlook, um, and it overlooked a very beautiful canyon in Maryland, and so that was fun, and it was very short and lovely, and that's about all we did is drive and do that.
And go to the yarn shop
Oh yeah, we did go to the yarn
and go
store.
eat sushi
I don't remember what we
and
did
see a
today.
cat at the yarn shop and
Okay,
do all sorts of
so
fun stuff that you
when we left our hike, we drove to Frostburg, Maryland, and we stopped in at Frostburg Fiber Depot. And Frostburg Fiber Depot is a shop that we have visited several times over the past, decade. And we believe the last time was in 2019, but we're really not sure. Um, and they, a couple years ago, moved locations just across the street. And then
I have the thing you want.
Okay,
I'm just
go ahead and
waiting.
put it up. And then they put they added in a fabric shop. So they have fabric on one side and yarn on the other. So Dean's gonna share a photo.
So this is the covered bridge that
We
we
went
went
over
under
a
today.
covered bridge.
12
Wow.
foot 0 was the height restriction. There
Mhm.
was a fun little river too later on that we
Yep.
went over.
So we went in a covered bridge today. Evie fit and was good, and we went to West Virginia. So there you go. But yeah, the Frostburg Fiber Depot, the lovely person who was working today uh, told us where to go eat lunch. Um, and we ate at Shogun across the street, and we had some delicious sushi and mochi. I bought some fabric at the yarn store, and this is my fabric. It's a super lightweight cotton. I believe it would be considered a lawn, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, it's really great. It's got this really cool pink house and garden scene going on, and I'm going to make a dress number 3. Um Back in the pandemic when I made a whole bunch of clothes, I made 2 dress number 3s, and I love them. I made one out of a tablecloth and it was really awesome. And I think I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And with this fabric. And so I'm excited about that. So you're going, Katie, you live in a yarn truck. I don't remember seeing a sewing machine in your yarn truck. Well, that's because there's not, but I do have one. It just lives in my parents' house. So someday I will make it around to my parents and grab the sewing machine from there, or convince one of my friends that I need to use theirs. So, yes. Um, I also need to find my pattern, which I believe is also in Salem. So, yes. Yeah, Dean made me coffee a while ago, and I have a really nice candle burning in here, and so it smells really nice. It was like apple cider today. So we went to the yarn shop, to the fiber depot, and the fiber shop, fabric shop, and then when you go there, there's an Airbnb above it. It's called the Knit Inn, and it's super cute and adorable, and you should totally go. Do a little weekend with your friends, and then you have, the yarn store down there. And you also get the pleasure of meeting the store cat, whose name is Kitchener. And Kitchener is a cat. He is a very cat. And Dean tried to make friends with him, but he was very cat
He
and
was
did not
aloof. He let me pet
really.
him for sure. Like he was happy to have be petted, and he wanted everybody to acknowledge his existence.
Mhm.
But then he wanted to decide when he got petted
Mhm.
and when he did not get petted.
So, um, yeah. Apparently, I was shopping for fabric, and he came up behind me and I didn't see him. And Dean said that he was very disappointed that I did
He
not
came
turn
up and
around.
sat behind Katie and waited, and Katie was looking at fabric, and then he was just like, "Well, fine, I'm just gonna go away."
We figured out later that he was actually just mad because
The shop
the worker at the
worker.
shop wouldn't let him in the basement, and he was mad about it. And so he really wanted us to fix it, and we were like, we can't fix that, dude. So we also may have gotten a present for Tabitha, which is very exciting. We're going to see her next week. So tomorrow we're going to be set up at the Yarn Basket in Philippi, West Virginia. We'll be there from 10 to 3:30, and then we'll be heading out pretty close to 3:30 to get to Hershey, PA for Sunday at the Underground Yarn and Books. I think we should be to our hotel by the time I need to do our video tomorrow night, but we'll see.
Well, we should be. Is it?
It's like 4.5 hours.
Was that how far it
It's
was?
a long way.
Let's see.
It's a pretty good drive. Um, so yeah. And so yeah, so I also sew occasionally. I do make my own clothes occasionally. And you'll notice that I'm still wearing my Woolland dress. It is day 101. We counted up my photos last night and I had 93 out of my 100 photos. And to submit for the gift card, you have to have 95 photos. So we're going to keep going. And I'm going to try to go ahead and get to my 100 days by covering those last few days that are missing. I missed a couple of days during Eureka Fiber in the Ozarks because I was just overwhelmed. And the other days were all Tuesdays, which is kind of weird. I think it's just the day we have like where we're in the truck and I don't think about things. And so sometimes I miss doing stuff then. So yeah. So are there any comments on Instagram, by the way?
Just now, someone said, "Hope to catch
Oh,
you on Sunday in Hershey."
yay! Yes, I'm very excited about Sunday in Hershey. So I'm trying to figure out how to change my thumbnails on Instagram because right now there's just black squares when I've been reposting our videos. And so
Yeah, I
it's been
saw
making me
that.
a little sad.
I don't know how to
Um,
fix that.
so I'm gonna try to figure that out soon, and if that will be something that's cool. Um, I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Q for pushing through and making, even though she's not having the best week. So we're hoping that it gets better for her this weekend, um, and that she finds the joy in what she is doing again. So, and then same thing for okay, and then so Heather this weekend from Yarncom is also working the knit stitch quilt um, event in St. Louis, which is pretty cool. Yarncom is happening. A lot of our friends are moving in their booths there in the Chicago area. Um, and then also this weekend is Greencastle um, Fiber Festival. The Greencastle Fiber Festival.
Fiber Fair.
Greencastle Fiber Fair at the Putnam County Fairgrounds in Indiana. So some really great fiber events are going around a lot around going on around the country this weekend. Um, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty cool. We are almost to 10,000 followers on Instagram, which is pretty awesome. And I believe that Dean has some kind of giveaway or something planned for when we get another couple more. He's got a plan for the last 100 or so. And so hopefully that will be a cool thing. Don't forget about the Yarn Adventure Goes to Space pre-order box. Is the pre-order is up until April 30th, and I will mention that every night we are on until the 30th. So don't worry, you will be reminded about that. Dean took some really cool pictures. The spot that we're at tonight, this campground we're at, which is really awesome, like oddly enough, is really open, and it would be super awesome, except it just clouded up and
Supposed
it's
to
supposed
rain.
to rain like all night. So, um,
True story of my telescoping life.
yes. I did see that Artemis was touching down earlier, or
Yeah, sometimes I didn't.
sometime
I
tonight,
haven't
I think.
looked to see.
And so that's pretty exciting. They are returning to Earth, and that's a really cool adventure if you've been following that. So, um, we were just in Baltimore, which is apparently at Johns Hopkins, is where they control the telescope, the cool one, the Webb.
Oh yeah, the Webb telescope. Yeah, um, the actual telescope like operations.
The
Yes,
telescope, what is it called?
James Webb Space Telescope.
Thank you. I didn't know what it was
Yeah,
called.
you like said it,
I
so it was.
okay, you guys got that. Okay, good. So yeah, and so we will be we have our picture with Laughing Cat Laura, and she'll be making those appearances. Also this weekend is the start of a couple of different yarn crawls, including the Dogwood yarn crawl, or Dogwood Trail yarn something. Anyway,
That one
Dogwood,
I don't know. Sorry.
it's in Virginia.
Oh yeah, you said. I think you said
Dogwood,
Dogwood Trail.
I think it's Dogwood Trail. And we have several friends participating in that one, including Camp Stitchwood, who was at uh, Run
Dogwood Fiber Trail.
Dogwood Fiber Trail.
That's it.
Okay. And Dances with Wool was where Camp
Mm.
Stitchwood was today in Midlothian, Virginia. Um, I think I said that right. So, yes. I saw Yarnies and Swag was having a hard time picking out which uh, Camp Stitchwood swag she was going to start with on her bag and which bag she was going to use for it. That's pretty awesome. We'll be visiting Yarnies and Swag in a few weeks, and so we're very excited to see them again and hang out at their shop. Um, yeah, check out how far I've gotten, guys. I've got like a whole like 2 inches under the arm now. Yeah, it's really coming along. I think the whole top is supposed to be 13 inches from the underarm, so I got a little ways for sure. But my yarn ball is holding up pretty well. And yeah, so tomorrow we're going to the yarn basket. The last time I was there, I taught a crochet class, so that was fun. I'm not planning on teaching any classes tomorrow. So that's it's gonna come together. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um,
It's gonna be a nice day. Like the weather's gonna be
I think it's
perfect.
going to
I
be
think.
really, really awesome. And last time they had like a couple of street like food vendors, which was pretty cool
That's
nearby. And
right.
then there's also an ice cream shop like right next door.
I walked down. Oh, I love that
The
ice
ice
cream
cream
shop.
shop
I
is
forgot
really
about
good.
that.
So if you're looking for a fun adventure, Philippi, West Virginia, guys. I know, I know. But if you're coming out this way anyway, you can come hang out with us for a little while, and then you can drive over to Point Pleasant and go to the Mothman Museum, and then you just have like the most complete weekend ever. Okay. Philippi is home to the actor who plays Lurch,
Yes.
which is kind of interesting. And there is a Lurch Fest. I believe it's in the fall.
It
So
looks like August. Yeah, August.
August. Okay.
Saturday, August 1st. Lurch Fest.
There you go. We have not. We came to visit the Yarn Basket last fall. I believe it was in what, October?
October something. Yeah.
It sounds like October. And the year before that, we came in August. So I would love to know. Oh, uh, StreamYard has a new thing. It's a widget, and
What is it?
it's a poll. So I'm putting it up. I don't
Ah,
know if it will actually
it's
work.
not showing on it. Oh, here, because it's
It's
Instagram's behind.
it's slow. And so it's giving you a poll, and it says, "What is your craft of choice for this weekend?"
Ah,
So, is it yarny, fibery, fabricy, or paint? I know
that's
that there are
cool.
plenty of other crafts out there. It only gave me options for 4 things. Okay. If there's something else, I would love to see what it is. So I'm gonna leave that up over there in the corner.
That's cool.
And
Should
for a
do
little
that
while.
every night on
Yeah,
our.
I was
Yeah,
like, that's really cool. It's a very new thing. I think that's like in the last like couple of days. There's also a QR code one too that's kind of cool. So, yes. So, yeah,
trying
I
to think
don't
of
know if anything else I have to talk about right now.
what else is going on. We have. Let's see. What are our friends doing? I'm chatting a little bit with Allegheny Fiber Arts right now, and she's going to be doing a fun trunk show tomorrow
Oh yeah, Silver
at Silver
Lining.
Lining Yarns
We
in
were
Cuyahoga
just there.
Falls, Ohio. So she's going to have some cool stuff there. So that's exciting.
Can you guys like click on the poll? Is
No,
it like a
it
thing?
says type 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. Oh, good timing, Silver Lining.
Oh,
They just popped up on Instagram.
oh. Okay. I have no idea how this works.
Yeah, we were just talking about Allegheny Fiber Arts and their trunk show tomorrow. So
Yay!
that is super exciting. That's two of our favorite fiber friends
Yes.
having a collaboration this weekend.
Yes.
And then let's see, who else do we know at Greencastle?
Um,
Gina, didn't Gina do
Gina's gonna be
Greencastle
there.
again?
So across
Out Cross
generations,
Generations,
making the long trek from Massachusetts to
and
be there.
Laura from Laughing Cat. She's still
I'm
doing
not
it.
sure.
I don't remember. I can't remember who did and didn't do because we didn't do it, so I stopped paying attention to who was doing it.
Yeah, we were busy. We're doing this weekend, and
Yeah,
then we're taking a little like break and
few
hanging out with
days.
our friends during shearing. So
Yeah,
so we'll have some really fun videos. I think Dean's gonna help set up the
gonna
um the
little
the
corral
chute
area.
for the corral for the alpacas to make shearing a little easier, and then I'll be around. I'm not sure when Avery's spring break was, so or
It's
is.
probably already happened, I would
I
imagine.
don't know. We'll see. It's all gonna be fine.
We're gonna hang out with them for a few days in advance of Sharp Top Fiber Gathering next
Sharp Top
weekend.
Fiber Gathering. I saw earlier. Yarnbirds was chatting. Yarnbirds does their video on Fridays at 5 Eastern, and so um they're doing Nash Yarn Fest next week.
Next week,
And
yeah,
so,
yeah.
and then also, but this weekend is also YarnCon.
YarnCon, that's what's
And I
going
saw
on this
Laughing,
weekend.
sorry, Create You by Laura is there, and we just got
Yeah.
a order of her Crystal Stash DK, which is a lovely 50% merino, 50% tinsel, and that is hanging on the wall in
St.
at
Louis.
YarnCom in St. Louis, YarnCom, Yarn Community in St. Louis. So you can check out that there. And then so and there's a bunch of other people at YarnCon
Yeah,
in
that
Chicago
was what it was.
at the Plumbers Union.
I saw Jim's Lex on Instagram. He
Yeah,
was around
Jim's
too.
Lex is setting up their booth too.
That's what I
Um
forgot about YarnCon.
and then I'm sorry, I don't know where everyone is because there's only so
There's
much.
quite a few people on Instagram and both sides now.
Yeah,
It
there's a
took a
few people
while. I
showing up.
don't know if it wasn't showing up in the beginning because of the lag, but yeah, it's looking better on Instagram now.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
sure.
let's see what else is going on.
Star Knits is at YarnCon.
Yeah,
With fiber, yarn, and all of her awesome bags, which is super great. Elena is the shop manager at Fox River Fibers. So, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys want to participate in the poll, I would love that. I don't know how that works.
I think you just type your answer.
Oh,
It's.
okay.
I wish it was. I wish you could like
Click on it
click on
because it
it.
like
Yeah.
gives me like a thing where it's like, I don't know. Okay. It's fine. I can't see anyone's answers, so I'm not sure.
Apothecary is at YarnCon.
Oh, yes.
Acorn and Oak Fibers,
Acorn and Oak is it there? Oh man, their new mill is gonna be
which
super
used to
awesome.
be Why Not Fibers.
Yep, yep.
Brenda and Heather is at YarnCon. RA YarnCon.
Yes.
Fangirl Fibers. Emily is at YarnCon.
I did see that.
I
We have a
don't
lot of
know.
visiting your Girl
I don't know
Fibers.
Fat Squirrel Fibers, but I think that's a cool
She's
name.
from Indy. Yeah, she's awesome. Um, Speaking of squirrel fiber names, the Pearling Squirrel, we're almost out of her yarn on the truck.
Yes.
There we have her super bulky at YarnCon in St. Louis. But other than that, we're gonna have to reorder some soon.
Julia over on Instagram says Yarny for her
Ah, yes.
crafting this weekend.
Awesome.
Um,
Julia, how are those socks going? I hope they're going well for you.
oh, and Oink Oink is at YarnCon, right?
I think
They're
so.
listed on the 2026
Then
vendors, but
yes, they are there.
yeah, I forgot. And then Leading Men
Yeah,
is at
Leading Man's gonna be
YarnCon.
there.
Yeah, these are just people that are listed on their 2026 vendors, so I don't know actually if how updated that is, but it says 2026 vendors. So.
Okay.
Oh, Julia says it has to iron the yarn.
Oh,
I don't even know.
iron the yarn.
I I don't even know
Interesting.
what that would require.
I'm
Be
not
required
sure.
for like first watching maybe like
I think she said something about swatching the other day.
uh,
Yes, that sounds right. Um, for a tank top, maybe.
yeah I don't know.
Um.
The sock tube was so crinkled.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So when we go visit our friends in Virginia, um, we are a few times of going, and then like the task being a little bigger or longer than what we really had time for, we now require both Dean and Colby to submit a
Work
work
order.
request beforehand, like a week beforehand, so that we know what we're getting into, and that way we can also like if there's things we need for it, we can go ahead and order it.
It was only
Um,
for them. That was only a rule for Colby at first because it was
and then
all
we
like
got the
farm
yarn
stuff.
truck.
And then when we got the yarn truck and we bring in the yarn truck, then
Yeah.
I started being like, oh yeah, okay,
Okay,
now
we
I
need to
have
like
stuff to
do
do.
things
Like,
too. So Colby is sending us some other things that he wants done around the farm. So and it sounds like Dean's gonna be hanging barn doors as well. So that'll be fun. I'm kind of hoping the chickens are laying.
yeah,
So that'd be nice. Uh, Tabitha's got a nice variety of chickens. They lay all the colors of eggs. So
I'll try to do some
fresh eggs
cooking.
are really nice to have around. And she also has ducks, and the duck eggs are super delicious. So I have just finished another round. So that's awesome. We're at 29 minutes today. We are just having a really good time hanging out, and
It's been a
I'm
relaxing
excited.
few days,
It
really.
has. We've kind of took a nice little vacation. We did some yarning, but not too much. And we will be doing some pop-ups, and then we'll be doing some other things around in Lynchburg as well, I'm sure, and Concord and all those places around there. So you'll see the yarn truck around, don't worry. Um, yes, and if you haven't already, if you haven't reached out to us about your interest in the yarn truck, if you're wanting um, information about bringing Evie home with you, please let us know. We'll be happy to send all that info your way. And we are excited that we're working on our plans to do even more with Yarn Adventure and grow in a different direction, but
Yeah,
still the same.
we want to
The
do a lot.
same, but
We
different.
want to do a lot of the same things, just look a little bit different doing it, and
Hmm.
possibly change a couple of things here and there.
Yeah.
But
So, all right. Well, I think that is the end of our dates for the day.
yes,
Um, Again, happy crafting for everyone. Stay busy. Don't let the funk get at you. Okay, it's all good. I'm going to turn off this poll. Stop poll. Okay. And then hide it.
Yeah, like it's not turning off.
Then there must be some way you can click on it. I'm not sure. Maybe you type in the number and then it like reads the number. I'm not sure. But not on Instagram because I'm not sure it talks to Instagram. Anyway, I have no idea. We'll figure it out some other day. Until that other day, I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern, and we will be happy crafting until then. So, bye, friends.
That'd be great.